I'm really cold, you guys, so. Also, we're doing tier lists that were technically requested, but not in the order that they were requested, based on what is most practical, and also based on the fact that I am collaborating on a lot of future tier lists, and availability for people is wibbly wobbly, okay? So that's why we're doing this situation. I am upstairs in my loft apartment, in the loft part, and the heat has been blasting on full since I've been home, and I am frozen still. So I might have to turn up the whole damn thermostat, because this is... I'm just gonna be a sock today. Long day at work, but I'm off tomorrow and I have a Lego project. Oh my god, 2 amazing things. Fuck, what are you building? So, upcoming on the tier list roster, not tonight, but in general, potatoes, as requested by Jeff. Potato tier list has to be a collab with Gracie. We made a potato pact about it on her stream, like literally a year ago. So that will come, and when it does come, you won't be ready for how amazing and beautiful and bounteous of a tier list it is. Every potato. Every potato. And then we also have slime and or slime combos in Slime Rancher 2. And for that we're gonna split things up. We're gonna do Colleen has agreed to do some with me, and then I'm gonna see when she's back from her trip if Sweet will do the other half with me. A trunk. Like a box? Or like an elephant? Also, secondhand hype from a friend who got Taylor Swift tickets. Sick. Very sick. So, also requested by a very niche group of people, none of whom are here, is a Genshin tier list. Now, I am a sucker for Genshin now. I feel like it's definitely confirmed, and there's nothing I can do about it. But, like, let's see if I can even remember everyone's names. And if not, then I'm not a true fan, and Weeb Wednesday's canceled for forever. So yeah, this might be my only stream this week, you guys, but it's not my fault, and it was an accident, and I forgot that I have the social obligations now. I forgot. We love Lisa. Okay, so excuse me. Oh, my phone is giving me a notification that my computer isn't. And apparently Dev Bros gave me a shout out, so the least I can do is return the favor. I didn't realize we get shout out announcements now. There he is, says the boy. Oh, my camera's flipped tonight so that you can see the tier list, and now I'm going to be pointing everything backwards. God damn it. Okay, so we're going to rate these guys, and I don't know yet how we should rank them. So maybe give me some input, you guys, because, like, is it, like, how much I like their character, period, or is it also to do with, like, their playability and the team comp and the math? Or am I just following my heart? Ooh. I'm a tired, cold little sock. Oh, I'm so cold. Cold, busy sock. I did eat today, which is great. Also, looking at all the characters like this makes me feel so, like, behind, I guess. I'm like, wow, I don't have most of you. Okay, I think these appear to be in alphabetical order, just at a glance, because there's Albedo up here and Zhongli down here. So, we have, glad you ate, thanks! Shower's still on the roster for tonight. But we got food done. I ate pierogies and nothing else, just pierogies. But that's okay. There's potato and vegetables in them. We have triple S, double S, single S, and then A, B, C, D, E, F. We're gonna go right ahead and put Aloy in F. Who is, although Aloy is my favorite character in many other games, mostly 2. Her games, Horizon. I love the Horizon first game. I have not played the second one because I couldn't afford it. But that first game, I think, is one of my favorite games of all time. Horizon Zero Dawn. But Aloy and Genshin sucks ass, sucks balls. No one uses her. It's the worst ever, and she shouldn't be here. She shouldn't be here. Albedo, however. I was making nachos and Kendra yelled that Dev was on screen. Nachos! What a great idea. Nachos. Ooh. I don't have that. I could go to the store. Then I would have to leave and I'd be an even more cold sock. No, thank you. Albedo! Albedo, for me, is mid. And I guess if I look at... So, everyone who's excellent and above, my favorites would be S and above. Those are... S and above are my favorites. So, if I'm going mid, it would be like either C or D. I think Albedo is a 5-star character, which means a little bit stronger. But he's also kind of annoying. And I have done his story quests. They did not make me like him more. Amber, F. But a cold sock with nachos. That is true. Would nachos cancel out the coldness? Because they'd be warm. But I would have to, like, leave my house to get them. I also don't know if Nate has a plan for Super. Because sometimes he has a plan. Amber is the worst. Not Ember Fire 13 in chat. You are the best. But this one, this one, the worst. Worse than Aloy. Unnecessary evil. Anyone who starts playing Genshin and does not roll another archer or another fire character for eons knows the pain of being forced to build Amber's character. Yes. Yes. So Aloy was a PlayStation exclusive character from a collaboration, but they did Aloy hella dirty, and no one plays Aloy, even the people who have her, because she's literally, it's impossible to ever roll Aloy ever, which means you can't actually upgrade all the constellation that exists for her, which was stupid and broken, and not broken in a good way, broken in a bad way. And literally the worst for like stats and utility in general. It's just like really, really, really bad. Okay, now we have the siblings. Okay, we have these two. Kamisatos. I really like them both. And here's the thing, no hate to Aloy in her own game because she kicks ass. But in Genshin, bye-bye. No thanks. Now here's the thing. Mr. Kamisato, for me, is A. Whenever I get to test out his character, and I activated his attack, and I get to go, stab, 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 stab. I feel powerful. We love that. He's very, like, suave and kind, and not in an intimidating way, which I like. However, he's C-star for me. Double S. Oh, her story, the Art Conquest, made me fucking cry. She's just the cutest thing ever, and I love her. Just the best story ever. Not to mention all of the Primo gems I'm currently farming hard and saving in the game. I'm saving so that I can roll for her. So I can have her. Because I want her so bad. I also have no ice characters in my team comp. And I love her. I love her so much. I would do anything for her. Similarly, I would also do anything for Barbara. Now, I know that I love Barbara more than everything in my whole being. I adore Barbara. She's an angel, and I will protect her always. But I recognize that she is, as a playable character, maybe not as valuable. Which is not my fault. Just the way it is. I feel like she knows that already too. Like, she's not in delusion about it. She's aware. But we love her. Beidou. Beidou is I do have this character. She has fantastic physics. But bad team comp and a little bit redundant for me in the builds, and like, why do I need 3 Electro Greatswords? Don't know, couldn't tell you. But she's great as a person, as a character, and her energy is amazing, and all of her story is good and fun. And I loved suffering, trying to get onto her pirate ship. That was so great. Okay, Bennett is next. Now, those of you who've been watching my Genshin streams recently will have just met Bennett in the story, because we just had an event where Bennett was featured. He kind of pissed me off at first, not gonna lie. He gave me annoying boy vibes. He gave me early Tommy Innit vibes, but then he started giving me recent Tommy Innit vibes, and it really brought him up in my book. And I understand that he is a necessity. For me to succeed in the game, I have to figure out how to play Bennett well, and I have to invest in him as a character. I have to. I don't have a choice. But he's definitely not, like, my favorite. And the story has not given us much on his backstory or his character development. He just kind of shows up, goes, ha ha, hi, oops, I'm clumsy, ooh, ooh, and then runs away and sets something on fire, you know? And I want a little bit more. Which brings us to Candace. You have also seen Candace on my streams, if you've been watching on Weeb Wednesdays recently, because she was in the most recent Archon quests that we're working on. She's a boss-ass bitch. I love her. I don't have her as a playable character, but I really do enjoy her character. But it doesn't make her a favorite for me, though. I'm not, like, deeply rooted in my investment for Candace. I just, like, appreciate her from afar, you know? I don't have that, like, one-to-one connection experience like I do with some of the other characters that are coming up. Next up is Chongyun. I don't know rat's ass about Chongyun in regards to, like, who he is, where he comes from, what he does. Nothing. Which automatically puts him at least C or below. But, like, I like the idea of him. Yes, we were talking about fire characters, so in that sense, we were talking about setting things on fire. I was not encouraging you to do so. And if you are to do so, don't go it alone and don't get caught. I appreciate Chongyun because I have brief interactions with him by playing multiplayer, because everyone else that I play Genshin with has Chongyun, and he is their early ice character when they need an ice character. They level up Chongyun. He seems nice, but I don't know enough about the guy to actually give him a proper rank, so for that reason he goes E. Too many wee little kitties to play with Fire Ember. That's true. Too many cats in your house to commit arson. Okay, now hear me out. Kale, again, she has appeared on stream in our story streams that we've done when I've played Genshin Online. But I hated her at first because she is an Amber stan. And who wants that? No one. But she's grown on me a tiny bit. And given the choice, if she's not talking about how much she loves Amber, I would choose her over Amber just barely. And I appreciate the necessity of her gameplay, basically. I have to have a Dendro character that I half care about, just for navigation and quests in that region. Haven't burnt the house down yet. That's good. We all know how we feel about Sino. Anyone who's been here for the streams, you know where this bitch is going. This poor angsty boy. Now, I will give him this. That is the keyword. And we all know it too. We all clued in right away to that keyword. If I play Sino's story quest missions, which I'm still, it exists, it's there, it's unlocked, I just haven't played it yet. It could save his character development a little bit for me and boost him up a little bit. And if that happens, I'm willing to put him up. But until then, he's going all the way down. What a fucking bitch boy. He was so annoying. He kept trying to ruin the mission and ruin the vibe, and it absolutely was just terrible. Now, Diluc. Diluc is a 5-star character. Everyone calls him the worst 5-star character, to my knowledge. Fire Greatsword. I feel so clunky playing him and so slow and awful. I'm not a fan. However, in the English version of the game, he is voiced by Matt Mercer, and we stan. So when you bubble it all up in a pot, his actual in-game character though, like Diluc as a character, he's one of the introductory guys. You meet him right off the hop, so there's a bit of nostalgia automatically there, clouding my vision. But like he's pretty one note. He's, you know, doing the Batman thing, and it's like, whatever. You exist. You exist, and I don't feel badly about you. Therefore, I feel neutral, leaning towards positive, rather than neutral, leaning towards negative about you. Because Albedo, he kind of annoyed me a little bit. He was neutral, leaning annoying. That's what D is. C is neutral, leaning positive. Now, Diona. You guys have not seen the Diona story quests. I did not stream them, but I have played them all, and I did her hangout sessions, and they're absolutely adorable and precious, and I love her. Diona is a bartender whose mission is to try to make drinks so bad that the entire nation of Mondstadt turns to sobriety. But she's just so good at being a bartender that she can't make anything terrible. And she is bringing in more business than ever, and people are getting drunker than ever. So that's Diona. That's a very, and also the fact that she is a cat girl with pink hair. If Diona falls any lower than A tier, we're having a problem, okay? I would go so far as to say I like the A tier in that order. That is the order in which I prefer the people in A tier. Next up, a character that I do own, Dory. I love Dory. Dory summons a cloudy purple pink slime to float on, and she rides her little slime friend around, and he helps her with attacks, and it's the cutest thing. She's money motivated. She's short as hell. She's got swaggy drip and has pink hair. We love Dory. We love Dory. I don't give a rat's ass about how the team comp works. We love Dory. And I am about to get my first constellation for Dory as well, so very exciting stuff. She is also the highest greatsword character that I have leveled up on my account, which means Dory for me is a necessity in getting any kind of rock mined for anything ever. Swaggy drip. I know what that means, but my brain thinks that it sounds disgusting. I mean, that is fair. I mean, it sounds very close to a soggy drip, which is horrible. So I'm sure the similarities there is what's happening. Next up we have Eula. Eula is one of the best characters in the game, I'm told. She is a high and mighty ice sword user. She's one of the Knights of Favonius, but she's also nobility. So she has this whole both sides reject me kind of thing going on from her mixed allegiances. But her actual like personality, like she's gorgeous and fun to look at, but like her personality fell flat for me. So unfortunately, it's neutral leaning towards negative for Eula. But she's a great character to have and use. Yanfei! Yanfei has been my DPS this whole time that I've been playing Genshin, because I haven't had the fortune of rolling anyone else. And you know what? We're doing great. She made me like lawyers. All of her story quests, all of her everything, so cute and fun and precious. And it was just an absolute pleasure to hang out with her all the time. She was also my first character in the game that I got to friendship level 10. So arguably, like, even here, I'd say we love Yanfei. If there was if there was a hypothetical list that Zyla had for who they'd like to cosplay from Genshin, Yanfei might be on that list and be near the top. So there's that. Fischl. Okay, let's talk about Fischl. Now, I love Fischl because I was forced to. She was the first bow character that I rolled early game, and I have her at least C1 right now, I think. Maybe C2. And she's helping me get by, and she's like doing some big damage outbursts, but for the love of God, she needs to stop opening her mouth. She needs to stop talking. Tam, oh my God!
This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill. All slime subjects shall proceed to their hype stations as the slime kingdom has been invaded with a raid. I repeat, this is a raid. Please do not remain calm and welcome our guests with appropriate levels of hype according to protocol. Thank you for your cooperation.
Tam, what the fuck is up? Welcome to stream! Thank you for the raid! Let's give a shout out to our friend Tam! Hello! Hi, Nico! Welcome on in! Welcome to Sock Stream. How was your stream, Tam? In the Tam raid, what's going on? Oh, you know, just this. Whatever this is. Good to see you, Nico. We're doing tier lists tonight. Tam, thank you for raiding. How was your stream? What were you doing tonight? Ouch! Guys, my sock got hooked. Hi. Look what I just did. Ouch! Ow! Ow! This isn't hype! Fuck! Aha! I'm free! It was a lovely de-stressor type of Genshin stream, so it was lovely. We're literally doing a Genshin tier list right now. Hi. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you so much for joining us today. Please, if you need to go, Tam, do whatever you need to do to unwind, whatever that may be. Touch some grass, pet a cat, eat some ass, whatever it is. We won't judge here. And if you gotta read and run, we understand, because self-care is important and streaming can be draining. Yeah, we're doing a tier. Okay, we're not doing a tier list based on like playability, math reasons, nothing other than how I feel, my feelings, how if I like them, and how much I like them, and that is literally all. And we're listening to experimental rock metal at the same time. Hope that's okay. Now you're all caught up. If you guys do not follow Tam, please do. Tam is also slightly rebranded. Oh, aesthetics. That's a great way of putting it as well. I did not take aesthetics into consideration, but I'm sure that aesthetics do also manipulate my feelings. That is why Beto is so high. What a great rack. I mean, what great physics. Tiny Cat was using the mop bucket. I saw that, but yesterday she fell in. And that was the last time Tiny Cat decided to sleep in the mop bucket. Also, I'm in my loft of my apartment right now. This is where I stream from, and it's so cold. Hunter's supposed to rise. I would love for that to happen. My space heater has been blasting on max this whole time, and to no avail. And so I am sock mode today. So cozy on up for some, hopefully not too hot, not too spicy takes. Okay. So, let's just point out Aloy being at the bottom, Amber's at the bottom, fuck that bitch, and also Sino, fuck that bitch. Unless I play his story quest to completion and he grows on me slightly, then he could move up a little bit. The mop board is not clean. Oh god, Tiny Cat, no! To be fair, I will say, if Genshin could improve anything, this is building off of Art's comment, ass. Nate's home. The Genshin characters have a lot of front priority, not a lot of back priority, which is interesting considering you spend more of your time looking at their back side. So these are my bottom three. Nate did just get home, so he's currently feeding cats. Amber, okay, it's your opinion, but wrong. She, you know why? She reminds me of like who I used to be when I hated myself even more than now, and I like forced myself to say yes to everyone and be the best at everything and people please and just try too hard. Booba. I feel like I relate to her trying too hard, and I would love for the game to like give her a moment to have a story and be like trauma moded tier list is very valid. Thank you, Dad. I would love if the game gave her a moment to be like, oh, I can be better. Like, you know what they did with Jean? I love Jean now. I did not like Jean before. I was very neutral / meh about Jean. And then I played her story quest and she like got better and like had this improvement arc and this like self-realization and like got to a better place. And I'm like, amazing. We love that. Why can't, if Amber had that, maybe I change my mind. Sino being a whiny bitch though, you can fight me all day. He's staying right the fuck there. He killed the vibes of the Sumeru Archon quests the whole goddamn time. Just horrible. Horrible. Wait, they're canon gay? Fuck! What? Fuck, we can't have any gays in the F tier? Fuck! God damn it! Fuck! Poop! But so much official art. Okay. Well, there. So the D row is for the characters that I feel neutral about, neutral leaning towards negative slightly, but mostly neutral. And then the C is neutral, but leaning slightly positive. And then B's are like, I like them. And then A's like, I really like them, actually. And then my favorites, all of my favorites are S, 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 triple S. So that's my scale. Always gay points. No gays ending up in F. Absolutely not. So now we're all caught up. We're gonna probably have an all-girls S section. Who do I play main? Okay, well, Yanfei has been my DPS for a long time because I could not roll anyone else. Oh wait, can't I show you my thing? No, I can show you. Fuck, where is the thing? How do I... This one? No. Is this the one? No. Is this the one? Where do I go to show you my shit? Oh, well, I'm here. We haven't gotten to Lisa yet. Can you tell me who you main? And then we can, like, while you're here, rank the ones that you love? That would bring me joy. Where do I find my shit? Is it Battle Chronicle? Is that what I'm thinking of? No, that seems wrong. Wait, maybe I didn't let it load. Let me try again. Yes, I did it. It's me. Okay, you can see. You tear me apart, Lisa. Okay, I agree. I'm not gonna lie. Like, most of my tier list, if I made one, would mostly be non-men. But Tainari and Kazuha. I love Kazuha. Tainari grew on me. When we first entered Sumeru, I was like mid. But then after, now that the story's like rocking and rolling a bit, I'm not completely caught up. I'm almost caught up, but not quite. Big dub for Tainari. Still need to build her library. I built my Lisa library, Amber. I'll have to show you on Wednesday. Fuck, but I'm not streaming for the rest of the week because I'm an idiot. You know what? I shouldn't say that. There is a chance that I could fit in a short stream in the afternoon, maybe. We'll see. Okay, so no one cares about the Traveler. I understand that. We have no constellation. Friendship level 10. Yanfei, Skyward Atlas. You know, we got her hooked up with the Crimson Witch of the Flames. We love her. But yeah, I rolled Yanfei really early, and I never really got a better DPS character until somewhat recently. So, my team right now is either Zhao, Venti, Ye, Bennett. Wow, what a team. You're dealing damage AF. Damn. Sino. Kazuha, yay, Traveler. Okay, people love to roast me for using Traveler all the time, but that's great. I also have... So, here's who I normally run around with, okay? Jean, who's about to be max level. I'm almost ready to do her final ascension. We're getting her there. Okay, I have Jean in my first slot. I have Barbara in my second slot, so we got double healing action. And then I got Fischl in my third slot. And my Fischl is C2, and then I have Yanfei in my fourth slot. So I'm running healer Barbara, hybrid support Jean, sub DPS Fischl, DPS Yanfei. But I'm investing for the next Traveler coming next patch. Ooh. Fine, I've been convinced. Are you going to try it, Jeff? Do not be mad at us if you hate it. Please, oh God. I hope you enjoy yourself, but please... please don't. If you don't like it, it's okay. If a girl bit me in the library, 100% be planning the wedding. You just need to text your date that. So I rolled Kaching a little while ago, and I do have the Amanoma Kageuchi for her, which is great. So I've been trying to get ready to build her up as my new DPS. We're getting there. We're getting there. I have C2 Bennett, who I'm still getting used to playing. I rolled him and then immediately just leveled him all the fuck way up because I knew he is like great for support, but I'm just like not used to playing him yet. So these guys are like my solid backups for sure. And then Jingyu I really love, but like having 2 water supports on my main team would be redundant. So I use him for also ESC1. I use him for like boss fights, co-op, dungeons. I love Kaching. Oh, I love her. I would do anything for her. I love her so much. I want also high on my cosplay list. Very high on my cosplay list. Because I've become a recent Scara Nation convert. Also, just my obsession with animal characters. The animal characters really pop off, not gonna lie. Plus, like, people commonly vote that Animo is the best in the game. I do love me some Kuki. And then this is kind of where it stops for, like, the ones I use somewhat frequently, just because I am so broke on level up materials right now. I have so much cash. More out my ass, but I have... my character level ups are low as fuck. So yeah, I got some 20s down here. Oops. Literally, they don't even have... Poor Sucrose deserves better, okay? I'm sorry. She deserves better. I'm sorry. I know she does. But, like, I just don't have the materials right now. I cannot build everyone right now. I can't. Thus, Penny. Noelle, couldn't be bothered. Beidou has some stuff because, like I said, I used to carry her around for exploration just so she could bust shit up. Razor, Lisa, Zhangling, Ningguang, Amber. There's my Dory. And then we have Kale, who I just recently started leveling up. Don't look at her fucking artifacts. They are literally just the leftovers. C1 and then Goro C1. I tried to play Goro for a while. That's why he's at 50. Because I had him for my Spiral Abyss B team for a while. I like barely understand how to play him and I just get by with pure luck. And now you're all caught up. Do the weapons break? No. No. Once you, like, unlock a weapon, you have that for forever. And you, like, level it up, rank it up, and it stays that way for forever. The only way you can get rid of that weapon is if you, like, manually get rid of it. Which people do. So, yeah, you don't have to, like, re-earn. Then I'll love it. That's a determining factor. I love that. For me... it was, I hated Breath of Wild for that. Oh, okay, that would be annoying. For me, the determining factor for sticking with Genshin was the fact that when I dodge, I don't get hit. I swear to God, if that mechanic was not in this game, I could not. I would not be the Genshin gamer I am without that mechanic. Next up on our list is Ganyu. Immediately, S. 100%. Look, look at that bean. Oh! Oh, I love her. I love her so much. Oh, she's just the best. I absolutely love her. She's just amazing. What I would do to have her on my team. Oh my god, almost anything. Amazing. I'm not ranking her higher than Yanfei because even though I love the idea of her, I haven't been able to experience her myself. But I loved the Liyue story characters, like almost all of them. 10 out of 10. We love Ganyu. Plus, Ganyu is a really good character. Goro. I love the idea of him. I really do. But, like, his character does not pack that punch that I need for a good old heart tug. I also will say, out of all the voice acting I've heard in Genshin, for Goro, I like his English voice the least. And his outfit doesn't feel very general-y to me. That's my take. And I do text a pretty girl. I warned you that slow burns for me get a little out of hand. I can't wait to see who breaks first. It's a real life love is war, but it's happening to Ember. But points for pupper. I assume that's a pupper. It looks like a dog. But, like, this doesn't seem very general to me. Maybe I'm stupid. I don't know. He also just seems a little, like... He strikes me as... I wish they had designed him to look a little... and be a little older for his role. Like, he just seems, like, really, really young. And I'm like, for why, though? Like, he's nice. Don't get me wrong. He's nice. He's a sweetie. He's a sweetie. Okay, you know what? I changed my mind. He's there. He's neutral, leaning towards positive. General of the puppy and no one else. That's how he got his title of general. This dog came up to him and is like, will you adopt me? He's like, yes, you are my army now. And the dog went, the fuck? Goro looks like Sora as a dog boy. Oh! Twinkie puppy, I love him. I just realized the more I talk about him, the more it is leaning towards positive, but I don't think I love him. My relationship with Goro is, like, equivalent to, like, realizing that, like, you don't like your... When you go back and look at your childhood crush and you realize you've outgrown them. That's what this feels like. Oh, speaking of which, so sorry, I didn't do this when Nico and Tim, when you guys came in to chat with your raid. As everyone comes in for a little hello, I'd like to ask, how many slimes out of 10 are you feeling today? If you wish. Now, Heizo. Right? Wait, no. Okay, don't hate me. I get this boy and this boy's names confused. All the time. The last time was 3 years of slow burn and then 4 months of actual dating. Love that for you. I ate all my slime say, oh no! Speaking of eating, I do need to get Nate's attention at some point. Let me see if he's on Discord. Because I want to see if we're going to eat after this, or if he's eating without me. He's not online. Let me message him real quick. Hey, you coming upstairs now? Were they tasty slimes at least? I hope they were. I think this is Heizo, and this one's Kazuha. I think. I feel like those are correct. I have really enjoyed playing Heizo, actually, and I did his character hangouts. It made me love him even more, which was shocking, because I had a really low bar set for him. S for me. Genuinely. S. I love him as a character. My little detective storyline was very, very fun. There's Nate! Oh, and Akila. Hi! What's in your mouth?
Nothing.
Oh. How's work? That good, eh?
We had a lovely a lovely lady come in today. Okay?
Oh, yeah, tell a story. You wanna come sit, tell your story?
Well, I have one going.
Oh.
Lady calls. Hi, I'm looking for a brisket. Okay, we have brisket. For those of you who are meat eaters and have seen a full brisket before, they are not a small piece of meat.
No.
They are about 17 to 20 pounds.
Tam, what beautiful taste.
So, this lady goes, I don't know what I'm looking for, but the last couple times I've made brisket, it's been really shit. And we're like, okay, have you been buying it from us? And like, what's the problem with it? She goes, no. One of my friends is recommending I come here for my brisket. We're like, okay, that's fine. She goes,
everyone says hi.
hello, everyone.
Jeff says hi. Art says hi. Ember says hi.
Hello. And so I was like, okay, well, what are you doing with it? Are you smoking it? Are you roasting it? Are you braising it? Like, what are you doing with it? She goes, oh, I'm not smoking it. I went, are you roasting it? Are you braising it? She goes, kind of roasting. I'm going to marinate it and then I'm going to roast it. I was like, oh, okay, sure. That's fine. Whatever. I was like, do you want the leaner side or the fattier side? And she goes, well, I got a point. What does that mean? I went, oh, well, that's the thicker, fattier side. I was like, okay, that's fine. We can do that. And she
So
goes,
you're playing detective with this lady because she doesn't know what she wants.
yeah. And she goes, I need 8 pounds. And so I talked to Andreas. I go, she doesn't know what she wants. He goes, okay, that's fine. He goes, don't trim it up, but don't cut it until she gets here. And so she gets here. I go out to talk to her. I explain. And she goes, yeah, I need a point brisket. I was like, okay, I'll cut you the point, 8 pounds. And she goes, it'll be tender, right? I was like, as long as you cook it to 195 degrees internal.
As long as you don't fuck it up. Yeah.
And she goes, well, that's not how I do it. I stick it with a fork, and if it's done, it's done. And I went, she goes, but so it'll work, right? I went, unless it hits this internal temperature, every brisket's going to be tough. She goes, well, they shouldn't be. I went, that's just how it fucking works.
Sounds so stupid.
And so,
how old was she?
Oh, she's
Just a
fucking
boomer.
Oh, fuck out.
Oh my god.
So I give her the thing. She goes, oh, it's really big and like it's a big thick piece of meat. I went, yes, it's the.
What
point.
has she actually been cooking this whole time? Has she actually been cooking this whole? It is always old people, Ember.
So I give her the point, and she's like, she goes out, she pays for it, she comes back in 5 minutes later. This isn't what I fucking want. I want a point brisket. I look at her as like, ma'am, this is the point. I don't know what to tell you. She goes,
also, what changed in the last 5 minutes?
She called her friend that recommended she come here, and her friend told her that this isn't what she should get. And so I go into the back room.
Well, then maybe Nancy should show up and get it her damn self.
I drop the brisket on the table. I go to Andreas. I go, hey, I don't want to deal with this fucking bitch anymore. And he goes, she's back? I went, yes, she's fucking back. He goes, she hasn't
Daisy.
He goes, she hasn't even cooked it yet. I went, no, she hasn't goddamn cooked it yet. Andreas, she's barely gone out the fucking door.
Daisy is worried about you.
And so he goes, what's the problem? What did I say? It's not what she's looking for, Andreas. The point isn't the point of the brisket, apparently. And so what she wanted was to take a whole fucking brisket and remove all of the fat and separate the fat cap off and separate the point off. And she wants just the flat of the entire brisket. And so he's like, you want the flat? She goes, no, it has a point on it. He goes, this is called the flat. It took 45 minutes for this lady to get a fucking brisket for literally no goddamn reason.
Daisy is concerned about your mental health. Hug the floof. As soon as Nate started getting hot and bothered, Daisy was like, meow, meow.
And then she told me, you know your employee's being really difficult. You should consider letting him go.
He's like, yeah, okay, I'll consider it.
Andreas comes to the back room, he looks at me, he goes, you're being difficult and I should fire you. I look at him and I was like, are you fucking serious?
Good job for surviving your Karen encounter, honey. Good job.
And then immediately after that, we have another guy come in the store. And
Tam, what do you do right now? Tam, where are you working?
Immediately after, we have another person come in. Hey, you fuck off.
Keelan was just being an asshole. Daisy, come here.
Hi, Daisy.
I don't want to yank you into the abyss.
So immediately after, we have another guy come in. I've dealt with this guy before. He's not a pain in the ass. He's just curious about a lot of stuff and asks questions and wants to get the most bang for his buck.
Sounds like me.
And so he goes, hey, I'm here to buy a full chuck roast. And I was like, oh, a chuck roll. I was like, yeah, absolutely, I can do that. I got a bunch in the back. So I go grab this chuck roll. For those of you who don't know, the chuck is a fucking 20...
Ember had a lady waving a baseball bat in her drive-thru last week.
Oh, fuck yeah. We love crackheads.
Jesus. Now, what were you doing before in hospitality or in service industry? Oh, worked line for a bit and then private dining. Wow.
Private dining's fun.
You cannot jump on the computer.
Hey, Daisy.
So the guy wants a
guy
full chuck.
Wants a chuck roll. It's
Meat
a
stories with Nate. Jeff says, "Man, I'm so glad I work with documents."
so this guy comes in and he goes, "Hey, I'm looking to grab a full chuck roll. I came in here before we talked about it." He goes, "If I buy it whole uncut, you guys will give me a good price on it." And I was like, "Yeah, we will."
Because you're not cutting it, so there's no labor cost, right?
So
not as much anyway.
No, there's literally no labor.
Because you're not doing anything.
Yeah,
you're just like, there you go.
We literally So
that's how we should buy ours then, so that you can do it at home for free.
That's how I buy all my meat from them.
Yay!
Except I'm not buying chuck because that's beef.
Anyway.
But I digress. He goes, okay, this. I get him the price. I go, the best we can do is $6.99. He goes, but last time I came here it was $5, like $4.99. And I went, that's the price we would give you for AA. I don't have AA chuck roll. And he goes, when will you have it? I was like, it really depends on when the price is good enough to sell for you guys at a cheaper price point than we're selling the CAB for. So for those of you who don't know, in Canada we go ungraded, single A, double A, triple A, A5, and then in between AAA and A5 is CAB, which is certified Angus.
Art's worst is people coming in looking for the vibrator. Which one?
So this guy starts arguing with me about price, and he goes, when will you have this piece of meat in? And I was like, there's no guarantee when we order it. We only order it when the price is good and we can sell it to you guys at a decent price. So the pieces that we have...
So you don't have to gouge, basically. For
exactly. And so the pieces that we have here are what is a good deal for you guys, and we can still make a little bit of money on. And he goes...
Delis are unhinged, Jeff. I worked in a deli also. He goes... The worst.
He goes, oh... And the light bulb went on. He goes, you guys aren't fucking us. And I went, no!
He said that in the shop?
Yes!
Also, why are you even talking with customers? You work in the back.
Because 2 of the deli girls went home sick.
Oh my god. Also, I love how, there's Keela here behind my computer. There is Daisy here, sitting there, and then me here. It's just all 3 of us just sitting here staring at Nate, captivated by his meat stories. So, Ember gave some context. It was 11 a.m. She cut someone off. The person she cut off got pissed, and they were screaming at each other. And then Ember turns around, and there is a bat way too close to their face.
Oh.
So, what are you boiling water for?
Rogies. I'm not making you more. You already have half of each bag.
I counted exactly how many I took out of each one. Thank you very much.
Yes, I said you had half of each bag.
How many is in a bag?
I believe 48. No?
You're telling me 48 pierogies are in one bag, and I had half.
Maybe it's 20. I don't know.
I had 8 pierogies of each type so far.
There's not many pierogies left. I will go double check in a minute.
Okay, because I did not eat half of 48 pierogies. I can maybe go for don't fight. Maybe some ramen later.
Yeah.
Or some boiled vegetables.
I'll probably do...
See, I came home, boiled pierogies. Are you using the same pot?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
But yeah, I came home, boiled the rogies, ate those, passed the fuck out. Nate, we're doing a Genshin characters tier list. Who is your highest ranking one?
I don't give a fuck about any of the characters.
Follow Nate, I guess. Back to sock mode.
So, well, like, the reality is I also don't know.
Oh no, they can't hear you. There's music playing.
I also don't know many of the characters.
Back when you worked in night shift, car full of people showed up around 11, sang the entirety of Bohemian Rhapsody before ordering. And they were pretty good singers, and I had nothing better to do. Art says bye! Jesus, what a sidebar. Oh, I just noticed that chat's covering the thing. Oops. Oopsie poopsie. I could leave it. I could take it off. We'll try it without. It looks nice. Okay, next up is Hu Tao. Big tail flick, yep. I've played Hu Tao's story quest. I really liked her. I thought she was very tongue-in-cheek and very fun. Very carefree. I also know she's a really good DPS character, so props. I know a lot of people made Hu Tao. She's a sweetheart. I really like her. But I can't say that I love her because I don't have enough personal experience, so I feel like B. Someone showed up in my window today, said, "Here, have a pumpkin." It handed me a plastic pumpkin. Whether they a teenager or not. Next up is Ito. Okay, now, when I first started playing Genshin, way back in the beginning when I was a Genshin baby and I knew nothing, like even less than I know now, his banner was up and I looked at his character and went, oh, I don't know if that's like the kind of character I'd want to play, like, And then I got around to actually playing his story quests and hangouts with Kuki and all that. And the interlude chapter in the chasm, holy fuck. That is one of my favorite story bits of the whole game. All of that honestly lands him pretty high for me. I think I might like him more than Bennett. More than Beidou, though? More than those physics? I might like him actually more than... Actually... I like Hu Tao more than Candace. Yeah. I'm trying to base, like, I'm pretending I'm, like, let's pretend I'm in a Genshin cutscene, and then, like, a character walks in. How, like, would I be? Like, how excited would I be to see them if they appeared without... No, again, Jean. Jean's one of my mains right now. She's really holding my team together, not gonna lie. Solid double S for me. Maybe not my favorite in the whole game, but like, she really had a redemption arc, and I appreciate that. And again, really relate to it. The Jean story arc is what I wish Amber's was, basically. Probably a college student. Rated Halloween clearance, highlight of my day. As it should be. Fantastic. I hope you still have it. I would keep it. But yeah, I was iffy about Jean as a character at first, and then she really grew on me, and I really liked her character development. And then I got her on my team. She was the first 5-star I've ever rolled, so I have a big, strong heartstring nostalgia cord attached to her. Love her. Love Jean. And she doesn't talk too much when you're exploring the world. Unlike some people, Fischl. Some people. She's just so overbearing. You know what? Your overbearingness is putting you at the bottom of S. I love you, but of course you kept it. Yay! Kaya! Okay, now, I saw a video about Kaya. Oops, get back here. I saw a video about Kaya on YouTube. Let me see if I can find it, because it blew my goddamn mind. No one judged my recommended. You can all fuck off. Okay, so can y'all bear with me while we, like, you know... I feel like there are some points to be made here about Kaya. Also, props to this creator for
give me your mora.
Great edits by this person. Dun dun dun. Dum da da dum. Dum dum. He has been sus. He has been sus since the beginning. Very big sus. Hoyoverse intentionally made Kaya sussy. Yes. If you look at the name, Kaya. Okay, this one's a bit of a stretch. No. I thought they meant sus in like his dialogue. His name is not the case, is not a good case for it. Dainsleif and Kaya both have star-shaped pupils.
A curse of immortality was laid upon him.
People are under a
The
curse.
Abyss Order is not only related to Karia, but it's actually the people of Karia themselves?
Uh-huh. All the people that got turned into monsters wear a mask to hide their face. Kaya is also hiding something under his eye patch. Strange. In Dainsleif's quest, the game foreshadows the connection between Kaya and Dainsleif with their eye patch.
This stranger is a very tall man, and even has an eye patch.
If you look at Kaya's old talent, this got updated. Heart of the Abyss was the name of the talent. Kaya is also under some form of curse similar to Dainsleif, and his surname means ruler of supernatural beings. This edit, it gets me. Many people also noticed that Kaya's clothes and color looks oddly similar to an Abyss Mage. This is a bit of a stretch. You could just say that about any ice character.
Objection!
I know. The edit, the music, it's mwah, top tier. He triggers a shield when he is below 20% hit points. Abyss Mage, however, have a shield at full hit points. So they're not the same, but... There's my girl, I love her. Abyss Lectors and Heralds trigger a shield when they are low HP. Remember Enju? He could freely transform between human and Lector form. I love this video. Not to mention Child fell into the fucking abyss when he was a kid, where he learned the Foul Legacy transformation. Speaking of Foul Legacy, the design is a similar style with Herald. Oh yes, all the sussy bakas, because they're both from the abyss. By the way, boing, Heralds can control Abyss Mages. Kaya's last name, ruler of supernatural beings. Everyone in Knights of Favonius uses Favonius blade work in their talent tree. Except for guess who? Kaya has ceremonial blade work.
Find a way to stop that thing!
Dun dun. And the Abyss Lector is always chanting a spell that sounds like a ritual or ceremony.
Hear ye! of grace. Hear the truth. By holy proclamation, in the name of the truth shall endure.
Kaya is the cryo-lector from Abyss. You guys heard him. Go to subscribe to Game Pavilion. Thank you. So seeing that video, I was swept away, single-handedly was like, yep, that's fucking dope. Kaya's the best. Boom. And I like Kaya now. All of that was for me to say that. Yes. I thought Kaya was like sus but mid before and like gave me a little bit of try-hardy vibes, but then again, so do all the Knights of Favonius a little bit. But seeing that video is like, oh, a darker, brooding plot line hidden the whole time waiting to be discovered. Fuck yeah. Absolutely. I'm into that. That's good story, and I love a good story. I'm a sucker. Yeah, like, do I stand though? No. So you know what? He's gonna go here below Candace and them. Because, like, before, I would have put him somewhere down here. But now he's up here. Good for him. Yay, Kazuha! Woo! We love. Also S. For me. Both these boys. I love them. I love them so much. I hope we see a bit more of him in the story. I liked what we got when we were in Inazuma, but I would love to see more. Maybe a hangout, something like that. That'd be cool. Kaching! I love Kaching. I'm really bad at playing her right now, but she's so precious and I love her. I really do. I hope that I will get better with practice because she deserves better. But I'm hoping that she'll be my new DPS soon, and then Yanfei can be my sub DPS, perhaps. So, I'm working on it. Next up. Our first triple S. Klee. Ever since I met Klee in the game and met Chi-Chi, I had a dream, a vision of an all-short squad. And I haven't rolled any, except for Dory. This whole time. But I love the shortcakes. They're so cute and sweet. And goddammit, Klee tries her best. And she's so cute. And she jingles and jangles. Oh my god, I love her so much. I would do anything for her. And I know some people think she's annoying. The little man. The people who think Klee's annoying, well, to be honest, they probably don't watch me. So, they can feel those things elsewhere. Wait, we don't have a small male character, right? Like a child? No, we don't. They're all female. Yes, all female. Because there's Klee, Diona, Dory, Nahida, Chi-Chi, and Sayu. So 6 now. Right? Am I stupid? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 6. 4, 5, 6. So 6 of them and they're all female. Sangonimiya! I love her. I love her very much. I would love to have her in my team. But unfortunately, I am not. Sayu is voiced by Lily? What? Say psych right now. How did I not what? Whoa. Whoa.
Sayu, Shumatsuban at your disposal. Phew. But if you don't need me right now, I'm gonna grab some sleep.
Obviously, it's
No
Lily.
need to tuck me in. I need the extra room to grow into.
Obviously, it was her the whole time. What the fuck, brain? Obviously. Oh, I'm so dumb. I'll watch her video later. Oh, I feel so dumb. Now I love Sayu even more. Oh. Okay, I feel so dumb and also enlightened. Where's Sayu? Just gonna end up there anyway. Amazing, 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 amazing. Oh, is that Layla? Is she already a playable character and I'm stupid? Or they just put her in after she got announced? I can't form an opinion about you because you don't exist. I can't form an opinion about you because you don't exist. Oh, we're ranking Lisa, Ember. Oh, I don't know. I'm thinking about putting the Sumeru librarian real low. I would never. I love Lisa. 4 days? Well, I'll have to redo this in 4 days then, obviously. Now, if this was Ember's tier list, it would go like that. If it was Ember's tier list, I feel like. However, for me, personally, she can hang out with Fischl. Lisa's the absolute best and I love her. Nate still plays a lot of Lisa. There's an event going on right now with a lot of her. Oh, is she in the event? Fuck. I have to finish Nilu's personal story quest to finish the event. Is where I am at right at the moment. Oh my god, you know who did not get enough stream time was Mona. We got the one fucking story quest and that's it. She's kind of dope, I feel like. And like, she got a broke bitch storyline. I can appreciate that. Plus, she got drip. I'm sure that I will love Layla. I'm sure that I will. But I don't want to assume anything, because I don't know anything yet. This event, best in a long time. Ooh, I'm so excited. Yay. I hope I agree with you, because I hate bad events. But I love free primo, so I'll do anything. Mona is a good A for me. Now, would I rather hang out with Mona or Beidou? Beidou. But just barely. And I would just barely rather hang out with Mona than Bennett. Just barely. Oh, but... You know what? Actually, I think this is more... better. Yes. I feel better with that. Nahida! Boop! Are you kidding me? Man, I wish I would recommend. I'll get there. I've been busy. I have to wake up at 5:30 in the morning now, and my body is like, bitch! What the fuck? We'll get there. I had a really good time at work, though, and it was really fun. I really loved it. And my coworker is also a Libra who is dating someone named Nate, so that's really funny. Yeah, my bus comes at like 6:20 in the morning. Tomorrow I should be bringing bread home, which is very exciting. Yeah, Nahida, hands down. So I was saving all my primos. I have been saving them. And I think I've been doing a good job at saving them, so I can have like a guaranteed roll eventually, you know. But I couldn't help myself, and when Nahida's banner was up, I did spend 10 wishes. And I tried to get Nahida, and I did not, and I was very sad. I thought maybe. It is just the one bus. Yeah, so it's super nice. It's only like 25 minutes to get there. Except this morning, I got onto the bus stop. I stepped my foot onto the platform. I was holding my card, and the bus just went... He didn't even stop. He drove right the fuck past me. I was right there. And he just... Zoom. And I was like gonna have a mental breakdown. I'm like, oh god, it's my first day of work. I'm gonna be late. And the next one of that bus specifically did not come for another 30 minutes. And that hasn't happened to me for a long time. So I was just like anxious. And I was like, shut up. You're a problem solver. You got this. So I turned on my data. I routed the beep, confirmed that, yeah, if I stood there and waited, I would very much be late. Because at that time of day, they don't run more than 30 minutes intervals because it's so goddamn early. Who's up? No one. So I found a different route that was still only one bus. But I had to walk like 7-8 blocks to get there. And it was snowing very aggressively. So I did that and I was like... And I was like watching the time as I was like trudging through the snow trying to make it in time. And I get to the new bus stop. I stand like so close to the edge. I'm like, no one's gonna miss me. No one's gonna miss me. I was so fucking anxious. And I was like sprinting over there. Right as I get to the bus stop. The bus turns the corner and he pulls up and I was like, thank God! It's a totally different bus. But I was watching the path so I didn't get lost. I was making sure I was in the right spot. And I was looking at my clock and it was like 6:30. And I'm like, my shift starts at 7, by the way. And my original bus was supposed to get me there for like 1:45, 10:02. So I had like 10 minutes, 15 minutes to just kind of like chill, get situated, whatever, right? Wrong. It was 6:30 already, and I just got onto the bus, and I was like, beep, got my card, tapped it, and everything. And then the bus driver was like, just so you know, I'm going to be sitting here at this bus stop for 15 minutes before I leave. And I'm like, what? Like, I wasn't really, like, listening to anything or processing at all. And the guy's like, I'm not going to be leaving from this stop for a while. I'm going to be sitting here for a bit, because it's, like, my break in the loop. So, if you need to get somewhere really, really fast, I can tell you what other 2 buses you can take to get where you're going. And I was like, and I, like, looked at my phone. I looked back at him, and I was like, it's fine. And he's like, really? You seem in a rush. Because I was, like, sprinting through the snow. And I'm like, no, it's okay. And I was looking at my app, and the app was saying that I would get there at 7 on the dot, or 7:01. And I'm like, I feel like that's fine. And I scrolled through, and the app did say that, yeah, he would be leaving from this bus stop in 15 minutes. And I'm like, okay, if this route has already calculated this variable in, then I'm good, man. And he's like, okay, you can still come inside the bus and, like, sit down and be warm, though. And I was like, thank you, kind sir, so much. Thank you. And then I went to my spot, and I sat there staring at my phone for 15 minutes until we left. And then I followed the blue dot all the way there, because it was a different bus route than I normally should take. I got off, I walked to work, and I got there like 7:02. My first day on the job, I was late 10 minutes. I was crying, screaming. Oh my god, I hate that. You know what's crazy? It happened to me at my Starbucks job too. I was on time, very on time for my interviews and everything, but then when it came time for my actual first scheduled shift, I was doing the whole trip by foot and was legging it in the middle of the summer and was dying of heat stroke. And had to call from across the parking lot and be like, I'm coming. And I felt so bad. And they were like, this won't happen again, right? My stupid manager. And I was like, I know, I'm sorry. Everything that could go wrong went wrong. No, I hate that for you. I hate those days. They make me want to spend more time at the shop. I can't believe I forgot that you were also a food person, Tap. You forgot your bag of slippers. Oh my god. There is something to say about, like, just breaking down crying and letting everyone else around you deal with it, you know? Like, let's say you're in public, and like, person next to you just breaks down crying to their boss. The boss, like, looking around, like, oh god, my employee is crying in front of everyone. Like, you have to be nice to them in that situation. Borrow someone's knife. Oh, at least they were nice to you. At least they were nice. Oh, speaking of queens, Nilu, are you kidding me? 10. Also Smash. It was a pretty high-end resto too, so I was so lucky the team was really kind to me. Oh, yay. I'm sure they could tell that you were anxious and nervous and were considerate. But still, pain. Yep, I understand. And that's on top of the regular pain. Excuse me. Okay, so Nilu, obviously double S. For sure. 100%. Love that for me. We love her. I don't have Nilu, but if I did, I'd be a happier person for it. I'm still reeling over Lily Pichu. How did I not know that? I bet Nate knew that. I bet Nate knew that this whole time. And assumed that I knew that. But I didn't know that because I'm dumb. Ningguang! Okay, I like Ningguang. She works so hard. She's so elegant. She has great physics, great fashion sense. I really like her. And I've heard her hangouts are also make her really endearing. And I can't wait to do those. Maybe I'll unlock those ones next. But yeah, I like Ningguang. I really do. Next up is Noelle. As you can see, probably also, I'm not a big Geo fan. I don't really Geo, you know? Not really my thing. Like, that's my highest, and even then, he could move. We'll leave a little lurk. Oh, thank you, Tam, and thank you once again for bringing your cute little raid in here and coming on with Nico. We really appreciate it. If you guys do not follow Tam, please do. You probably know Tam because they had different names on Twitch and were in our community and all of our friends' communities for a long time. So if you're not already, just check. Just check, make sure you're following, please. Have a lovely little lurk. Noelle gets to chill down here in the neutral leaning to dislike because couldn't give less of a rip, and I feel like they keep changing her voice every time. Not into that. Chi-Chi! Chi-Chi was the first character that made me go, ah! She's my favorite character. I think she's my favorite character in the whole game. I don't care that no one plays her. I don't care that there's better ones. Every time she opens her mouth, my eyes well up with tears of wanting to just absolutely tear off all of my limbs so that she can live a better, happier life. That's all I want for her. I love her so much. And by life, I mean, you know, resurrected death. Must go now. Have a good night, Art. Thank you for hanging out, and I hope your studying goes well. I assumed that's what you were doing earlier, so I hope that it, you know, great success. Razor. He's a sweetie boy, but then every so often I get tired of listening to him talk, which I feel like puts him in the same category as Fischl. Why does this game have so many Electro characters? Goddamn. Beep, 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 beep. Thank you for your face and stories. It is always my pleasure. Okay, Rosaria, like, whatever she's trying to do, I'm not having it. I'm not into it. Like, I don't get good vibes from her. I don't know a single Rosaria stan. She shows up, is ominous, talks some shit, and then fucks off. Like, there's no actual story there. She just pops up and, like, I'm supposed to care. Like, no, I'm not into that. Don't care. Studying, not drinking gin and tonic. I mean, why not both? Why not both? Next up. The other general, whose name I definitely remember. Fuck. Nope, not her. What's her goddamn name? Fuck. What's her name? The more I think about it. Aha! Sarah! Kujo Sarah. Fuck. The more I thought about it, the less I could actually picture it. I'm sure she's great. But for me, like, meh. Just kidding, I like her more than Diluc Angkor. But I like her. Yes, sorry. I had to think about that for a while. See if that was really where I wanted her to be, you know? Ooh, while we're here, let's prepare a raid. We're not raiding out now. We still have this whole tier list to finish. Ew, gross myself. But I want to have... Ooh, we could go to Lishat. Lishat, this late? Oh, but Ekami's also there. Ah. And Cody. Okay, maybe... if she's still live after. Oh, I got a gifted sub to Kiwi Song. Thanks. We haven't hung out with Lisha in a hot min, so I think that'd be fun. That'd be fun for us. Okay. She was my first role and freed me from Amber as an archer. Yay! I love that for you. I didn't know she was an archer. I feel silly for not knowing that. Okay, I don't know how to say her name, but Shenhe? High rank for me. Love, 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 love her. Oh, love her. Aesthetic, boobsthetic, all the aesthetics. And also just an angel who overcame great adversity. And I got like tears in my eyes when they were telling her story. It was beautiful. She got a moment to shine and we all fell in love with her, and rightly so. She deserves all the love in the world. Kooky, bless her patient heart. I love her. She's got the sass, but she still gets shit done. Love her. Definitely more than, you know what? I changed my mind about him. You know what? He is kind of annoying, though. I just remembered how annoying he can sometimes be. He's so good in small doses, you know? Yeah, maybe that. But Kooky deserves... Oh, Raiden. Apparently a Raiden roll is coming up, and I might just blow all of my primos together because she's just so goated. Keela? Void Kitten? Hi. Want to come say hi to stream? Specifically Ember, who loves you. Don't know why, but she does. Oops, I clicked the wrong program. There. Keela, come here. Come on up. She's walking all the way around my feet. Void, we love you, Void. Ember loves you. Keela. Hi, she forgot how to get up on my lap. Come here. There she is. She literally ran around my feet a whole 2 times before being like, oh yeah, I can jump. I forgot. Hi. Where you traveling to, Goober? You're gonna go sit in your little co-host spot? Your little chair? Yeah, let's hang out. There, now if you want to go to your chair, you can just walk over. She's really been enjoying the time I've been spending at home lately. Because I had another 3-day weekend since it was my like interim period with work. Hi. Oh, we got a little meow. Did you guys hear that? We got a little meow. We got a little hi. Good hello, Kita. Well, not good hello. Good hi. Good hi. Very good. Thank you for being friendly, even though you don't know. Oh, is your eye getting goopy again? Oh. Your eye's getting goopy. I'll have to give you your special eye treats later, honey. You love your eye treats. It's to stop the goop. I understand, like, in moments like this, why dog people think cats are so weird. Because if I was a dog person, I wouldn't have known what to do in that situation. Hi. Like, her skull's completely flipped over. Oh yeah, big eye goops. Okay, we'll give you your treats tonight. Alright, can you go sit down now, honey? That was a nice little... Oh! Got real comfy, huh? It's a keyless stream. I don't like the way you're looking at the fan. Please stop. Please stop acknowledging the fan's existence and do not think about attacking it. Yes. She worries me. She really worries me. Hi. Okay, back to ranking, Keela. You're distracting me. Oh, Sucrose. What a sweetie. I love Sucrose. Plus, I love their ult. Oh, so good. Maybe, like, up here. Wow, I really love Animo, huh? Animo and Ice. Got a lot of my S tiers. Which is great, because I have no Ice characters in my roster. None. 0. There, she found her spot. Good girl. Okay, Child / Tartaglia, however you say his name. He's cool. His little brother sucks ass, so... Jen! The way it pronounced that, we're hearing that again. We're hearing it again.
Almost 2 years, ma wife. Almost 2 years, ma wife.
Thanks for the 21 months, Jen. Did you remember that I can do this?
Me and your girlfriend playing
Nice to follow Jen. We're gonna be streaming D&D together soon, so
She cute, kawaii, hentai boobies that excite me.
I mean, Ember, you're also at a lot of months. 19 is also a lot of months. You're not that far behind. That's still a lot. That is a lot. How is Jen today? We're listening to my brain go burn.
Is it me? Am I the drama? I don't think I'm the drama. Maybe I am. Am I the villain? I don't think I'm the villain.
I don't think I'm the villain is exactly what Child would say. He's a solid B. B. Goddamn. Sometimes tier list does not like me very much. There we go. Jen, how was your day? Thank you for the biddies. What the fuck? What the heck? What the heck, man? Keela is here also. We can say hi to her. She just finished taking up a lot of space on screen for a bit. And tell all the boys I say hi. Toma! He may be one of my favorite boys in the game. He's just so nice. He's just such a nice guy. He's just so nice. I just want to be his friend. Oh, so wholesome, kind. We saved his life also. That was cool. That was a really cool scene. Really, really cool. I really like Toma, you guys. I'm realizing that Diona deserves to be at least S. Arguably Dory as well. Almost. But the glee isn't quite there. Why is there a croissant in this Lego set? Accept it. Accept it. There's a croissant in your Lego set. If I'm being honest, Barbara is up here. If I'm being really honest. And like, I stand by it. So Tainari is here also. Paramedic, I can't see it. Letters. Tainari's here, and he started very mid for me down here, but he has some good redemption. I'm gonna set him. I'd rather spend time with Tainari than Ito, but I would rather spend time with Candace than Tainari. Yes, I stand by that. It's so weird to only see like 3 green on the whole thing, but we'll get there. Fuck. Traveler! Say what you want about my boy. I stand. Okay, you're basically the same character, aren't you? You're the same, so the same. Venti! Oh god. If Larry were here. Venti. Actually, I want a grande. I'm nostalgia for Venti, but I don't think he's my fave. But I enjoy him in doses that are smaller. I think I would rather hang out with Toma than Venti. Not gonna lie. But he's still high. Zhangling, for me, is about here. I'd probably rather hang out with her than Diluc still. But, like, not my fave. Zhao, on the other hand. Oh my god, that one quest. Oof. It shooketh me. He's up here, probably. Like, a lot of these... Okay, again. Animo. I have a problem. I clearly have a problem. I'm just realizing now that I'm an Animo stan. Oh god. It's sinking in. It's a lot. I wish they could all be the same rank. Like, I wish they could all just be in the same bubble, the same spot. Turns out I love more characters than I hate, which is cool. Plus, I only forgot Kujo-Sara's name and no one else so far. Zhenkyu, I like him. I do like him. Do I like him more than Kaya? Yeah. More than Ito? Yeah. More than Tainari? Yeah. More than Candace? No. Candace is a great measuring stick. She's really dividing the pack here, and I appreciate that. I really do. Xinyan can hang out down here with Ember and them, because, like, barf, you, gross, nope. Not a fan. Seems really, like, corny and, like, not a good, well thought out bit. Not a lot of story in the game, like, at all. So, like, how am I supposed to get to know you at all? I'm not gonna level you up to 90 just so I can unlock your readable story bits. Are you kidding me? No. Yay, Miko! And yes, this order is intentional, but I want them both. I love them both. But if I were to roll on one and not the other, I would cry. I really, really want Raiden. Because she just does so much stupid damage. It's insane. But I also want Yae-Miko because I need Yae-Miko in my life, you know? Which means I'd basically be running an all-electro team because I have Fischl almost max level, Kaching coming up on max level, and then if I want Raiden and Yae, that's just an all-electro squad. It's fine. Yellen! Oh! Big fave for me. Big boss mommy energy. There's only boss mommies and cute babies in my triple S's. Nothing else is allowed. Nothing. I loved the story quest we got with Yelan. So good. Oh, strong introduction. Kept us like wanting more. Stayed strong and finished well. And I'm sure we'll see more of her. Yoimiya, I feel the same way I do about Toma, but slightly less. But it's like the same kind of feelings. I would definitely rather spend time with her than Venti, and would low-key almost ship those two. That's how perfect they are for each other. Yunjin, I think is her name. I don't really give a poop about her. She was very sweet in the story, and I like her. So I guess she's more with Goro's level, because I like him. But as a playable character, I just unlocked her too, like just really recently. Not super into it. And Zhongli, I think he's going to break the mold. Okay, because to play, no. Story Quest 1, Story Quest 2, Archon Quest, the voice acting, the fit.